Hey everybody, it's Melissa with Beauty by Nature, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make healthy homemade Luna bars. Okay, what you're going to need is 3 cups of crispy rice cereal, and I actually found brown rice cereal, so it's a little bit healthier and there's absolutely no added sugars to that. And then in this saucepan I've already measured out 2 teaspoons pure vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of salt, half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of salted peanut butter, and then a half a cup of either brown rice syrup or agave. And then you can also add 2 to 3 tablespoons of protein powder to the just the crispy rice if you want to, but I've decided to omit that. And then you also will need some type of chocolate to cover on the bottom of it. I actually have organic chocolate chips that are sweetened with cane sugar, and these are dark chocolate, so it won't be quite as sweet, but you can use anything. And then I'm just going to melt these down to spread over the top of it. And then here I just have a cookie sheet that I put parchment paper in, non-stick parchment paper. So then the first thing you're going to want to do is measure out all of the ingredients that I showed you in this saucepan, and then just bring this to a boil, or just heat it up really on your stove, or you can either heat it on the stove or in the microwave. Okay, while you're heating your liquid ingredients on the stove, you can go ahead, if your chocolate isn't already melted, you can go ahead and melt it. I'm just going to melt mine in the microwave for this, just for convenience sake. But if you do melt it in the microwave, if your chocolate has cocoa butter in it, then it means that it's real chocolate. So you're going to have to heat it up very slowly or it will lose its tempering. And the way that you do that is just put it in the microwave for 10 seconds and pull it out and stir it. 10 seconds, pull it out and stir it until it's mostly melted, but you'll see some chunks in there, and I'll show you here in a second. And then you'll just stir that the rest of the way in so that it never gets too hot. So let's just start by putting this in for 10 seconds. Okay, I'm still working with the chocolate chips because it does take a while to melt them, but I've already got my peanut butter and my sweetener heated up on the stove. So you're just going to go ahead and pour that over the top of your crispy brown rice. And really all you had to do was heat this up so that it all mixes together and liquefies enough to mix it onto the rice. Don't worry about whether you're crushing the rice or anything like that. You really do want it to get really crushed together, all mixed up really, really well. Okay, as soon as you have it mixed, go ahead and pull your pan over, your cookie sheet over, dump it all on, and then I actually take a second piece of parchment paper or wax paper and put it over the top so that I can really push this down hard. You want to really pack it in tight. Okay, so I limped this melting process along at only 10 seconds at a time in the microwave. And as you can see, it's pretty melted, but there are still chunks in there. You can either do it that way, or you can add a bunch of chocolate or a couple of chocolate chips in after you have it mostly melted. This way you don't ever heat your chocolate up too much past the point of where you break the temper on it, and then it won't act like chocolate at room temperature. So this is a way that you can keep it from losing the temper, and then you're just going to put this over the top of your Luna bars. So I hope you guys liked this tutorial on how to make healthy Luna bars. If you did, go ahead and subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks guys!